Hi, in this video, I am going to show you a walkthrough on where you can find the link to complete your child visa application for your child to join you in the UK. So I'm going to share my screen and let's do this. Okay, so here I am on this Google page, search page, and on the search box I have typed up child settlement visa UK, or you can also say child visa UK, and let's see if it comes up with the same information. Yes, it does. So what you're looking for when you enter the search engine, okay, child visa UK, it should take you to this search result, which is the website address is www.gov.uk, and then visas and immigration family in the UK. So here, family visas, apply, extend or switch, apply as a child, gov.uk. So click on that link and it will take you to the government website itself and the government page. And here you will find all sorts of information about family visas. So here we have apply as a child. So if your child is outside the UK, then this is where you are going to find the information and the link for the online application form. So if the child was born in the UK, then you don't need this bit here because it doesn't apply. So we'll see down below if that is where that is the information that we're going to need. So you were born outside the UK. Yes. So under the UK, it says all the information here that you need. So you can read that in your own time. But for the application form itself, then this is where it is. Okay. So it's apply from outside the UK. Okay. So either you can apply at the same time as yourself or your partner, whoever is watching this and applying. So if you're the sponsor and you are applying for your wife or your husband's child to join you in the UK, then this is the information. This is where you get the information. So if I'm assuming that you are the wife or the husband of a British citizen or settled person in the UK, you're already in the UK, but you want your child who is in your home country to apply to join you, okay? So this is where you can find information. Now, so there is this requirement here. It says which form you need to fill depends on whether your parent is applying to enter the UK as a partner or one of the following. So if you're a partner of a British person with indefinite leave to remain, and so on. So if you are applying one of these, then you must fill in Appendix FM online form. So this is the information that you need. So Appendix FM online form. So you click on that, and it takes you to these questions. So again, it asks if you are a partner, then you click here, and if you are applying for your child, then you click Appendix FM child. So you click next, and then it takes you to select a country to provide you biometrics. And for example, if you are applying from the Philippines, then you click Philippines and enter it and click next. Then this is where the biometric enrollment locations are. So as far as I know, there are only 2 biometric locations. So biometric locations means basically visa centers. So there are 2 in the Philippines, 1 in Cebu and 1 in Manila. And if you can have access to those, then you click tick here. I have checked available biometric enrollment locations and can travel to a location in my selected country. Okay, so, and then you tick next. So here, again, you're going to read, there's a lot of reading, unfortunately, and some of these information are actually kind of legalistic. So if you don't have any idea what they're saying, then just kind of trust me and follow what I'm doing. Okay, so it says here, before you start, what you have to do is read the eligibility, required requirements, fees. I'm assuming that you have already consulted a lawyer on the requirements, on what the fees are going to be, how much it's going to cost, whether you can actually apply for this type of visa. Now, if you are convinced that you know what you're doing, you know that you can apply for this visa, then by all means, tick apply now. Okay, so that's what you're doing. And then here, so this is, you're actually inside the application form itself. Okay, so if you have a look at the top headings, so you've got number 1 start, number 2 application, number 3 finance, number 4 documents, number 5 declaration, number 5 pay, number 6 pay, number 7 further actions. And then here it asks for your email address. So you need to insert an email address that you have access to. Okay, so don't just give any email address. You have to give an email address that you have an access to, and create a password. Okay, so once you've created your email address and your password, then you save and continue, and then it asks you for your names, for your address, for your passport details, and so on. So here the application is asking about your child's details, okay, whether they have any immigration history and so on. Now, if you want some preview of the questions that's going to be asked, if you want a preview of the application questions, then let us know, and we will, send you a link where you can have access to these questions. But the application is all about information about the sponsor, information about the child, information about the parents. And then the finance is how much is the sponsor earning? Do they meet the financial requirement, which is an income of 18,600 per annum? And are they employed? Have they been employed for the same employer for at least for the last 6 months, and earning the required amount, which is 18,600, which I have just mentioned. After you've completed this application and finance information, the Home Office portal, this software, will generate a list of documents that you need to submit. So it will ask about the passport, it will ask about the payslips, bank statements, birth certificate, marriage certificate, and all other kinds of information that your answers to these questions generates. Okay, so there's a whole lot of checklists. Sometimes the Home Office will ask for documents that has absolutely nothing to do with the application. They sometimes pick something up and then just come up with a generated question. And in those cases, if that happens, then all you have to do is just tick before you just tick it anyway, even though when you look at it and it doesn't apply and I don't have the document, just tick it in order for you to then go through the declaration section. The declaration, you're declaring that everything is accurate on the form. And once you have made the declaration, checked your answers to the questions, you need to then pay the fee. And then once you click on payment of the fee, you can't return to your application form and correct any mistakes. So it's very, very important that before you reach a declaration, you go back to your application and review it. Okay, so when you submit, or before you even submit, here above here, they should be on the right hand side. So if you can see my cursor, okay, there should be your name up here, and it should have an arrow where you can click, and then it allows you to either sign out or download your application so that you can see the answers and you can review the answers are correct. If there are any corrections, you need to correct them before you submit, because once you submit, you can't go back and correct them. So pay attention to the email address that you've given, the contact number that you've given, and the names, the correct names. Sometimes it can happen that you type up and it's a wrong name, or it's a wrong telephone number, and so on. It's very important. Okay, once you've submitted that, then it takes you to further action, such as book an appointment. And that's a completely different video for after submitting your application. And I will create another video to show what you're going to need after you've submitted and paid for your application fee. Okay, so if this video has been helpful, please subscribe to our channel and you will be notified for more videos like this. But also, if you need any guidance or guides or just consultation with a lawyer, feel free to contact us on there should be a description on the description of the channel. There should be contact link there for you to make contact with, book a free appointment or a paid appointment for a longer time to discuss your visa requirements. Thanks for watching and goodbye.